WearTesters.
Hey, what's good guys? This is Nightwing2303 from WearTesters.com. Today we have a quick look at the ANTA KT1 Playoff. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. So the tooling in the KT1 and KT1 Playoff are identical. Any changes have been purely aesthetic. So these guys here feature translucent rubber instead of solid rubber, but they still feature multi-directional herringbone, which works awesome. They still have the TPU shank, as well as their foam midsole. These guys just happen to feature a gradient print with a splatter on the back. And if you guys remember my review of the PE edition, they had a specialized insole. I was not sure if that was just, for clay or if it was for the Playoff edition, and it is just for clay because these guys have a basic insole, the same exact insole that the regular KT1 had. Moving along to the upper, we have a fused forefoot along with a knitted midfoot and rear and an external heel counter featuring the KT11 logo. Also referring back to the PE shoe, those guys featured a glued knitted upper, and these guys don't feature all that glue inside. That's something that I think is awesome. There is still a little bit of glue based off of this back area, and then some of the areas where it's actually adhered to the underlayer, which is just a regular fuse. So performance wise, not much has changed. It's just mostly aesthetic. So what they've done is kept the bones of the shoe, and they kind of overlaid a different mesh material on top, which I think is pretty interesting, and I think it looks great. And I really like how they did that, because you don't see knits in cheap or low budget shoes usually. And these guys retail for, I think it was $100 in the US, although the Playoff versions for whatever reason are not coming to the US, which is kind of a bummer. And a small premium touch that I think is greatly overlooked in all brands is the Aglets. These guys feature a chrome aglet that are actual metal, and then they are laser etched with the KT11 logo. For a budget shoe to have a premium looking feature like that along with the knit, I think that's awesome. Super overlooked in all brands. And that pretty much takes care of it. These guys here, in my personal opinion, fit true to size, so whatever size you normally wear, that's what I would get. However, if you are a wide footer, you might want to consider going up half a size because they are very narrow, and for me, I like that, but you might not like it. And that pretty much takes care of everything. Thank you so much for watching. Big thank you to ANTA for sending these out. I really appreciate it. I've been wanting these since I saw them, and I'm glad to have a pair. If you have any other questions, feel free to let me know in the comment section below, and until next time guys, have a good one. My more favorite of the early Jordans to wear as far as like performance is concerned. And then you have a polyurethane midsole along with full-length air cushion, a rubberized heel counter, faux lizard embossed leather on the mid panel. You have red leather piping along down, so basically the tooling that they use here is exactly the same as that model. You have boost in the heel, Adiprene Plus midsole in the forefoot, translucent rubber for the outsole, but the entire traction pattern is identical to the Crazy